We're back, Sonny.
Now, recently you've been very outspoken about how Hunter Biden has benefited from nepotism.
Yes.
And you say, I wish my name was Hunter Biden. I could make millions off of my father's presidency.
Yeah.
And your father tweeted this. He said, your father encourages people to buy your book. I think that's benefiting from your dad's presidency, but not that my opinion matters, but let's talk about 2020, because you do talk about 2020 in your book.
The show?
No, 2020. He talks about 2020.
Can I address Hunter Biden first?
ABC plug.
Listen, I get that I'm the son of a rich guy from New York. I understand that. My father has done a lot. You know, I've benefited from that as Hunter Biden has. The difference is we did that as a private company. When we got into international politics, the second my father won the presidency, he said, we will not do new foreign deals going forward. Hunter Biden utilized his father's vice presidency to magically end up on a board in Ukraine with a language he doesn't speak, on a business he knows nothing about, for $83,000 a month. If I did that, you guys would lose your minds. Understandably, and you'd be right.
Can I push back on that a little bit?
So we stopped.
Can I push back a little bit? Because the D.C. hotel, your father's D.C. hotel, opened up just a couple of weeks after his election.
I'm glad you asked.
And you've actually made, I think, according to your father's financial report, he earned about $40.8 million, just a minute, from his D.C. hotel in 2018. The Attorney General is going to hold a $30,000 holiday party at the D.C. hotel. A lobbying firm with ties to the Saudi government paid $270,000 to the hotel between October 2016 and March 2017.
Well, listen, let me
thank God he's president. He knows how to make the bucks.
These are the details.
The bottom line is you have made money.
But let me finish. These are the details that the media always neglects. Yes, we're in the hotel business. We have been for decades. That's not a secret. When we take money from a foreign entity, in D.C., most of it's foreign entities, right? The government-related foreign entities, when they come, we literally stroke a check back to the U.S. Treasury. We spend more money on accountants than we can make from this to make sure we're doing that right, because we can't do that. My father gives back his entire salary to the U.S. Treasury to be put towards causes, whether it was alcoholism, whether it was the Department of Security. So we're literally not making money from any of those foreign governments. We're giving it back to the Treasury. And by the way, there's an opportunity.
You are making money from the hotel based on the presidency.
We're in the hotel business. We're giving back.
That's not
what we've done.
They have a duty and obligation to honor their business
Unlike Hunter
contracts.
Biden, we didn't become international businessmen magically when we got in office.
Listen,
all right? And that's something that no one talks about.
Don't do that.
We stopped.
Excuse me. Thank you. The cross-talking is making everyone crazy. When I hit the bell, it's to keep y'all from cross-talking. Please stop.
I'm new here. Sorry.
That's all right.
Let's get back to 2020. Who do you hope runs against your dad?
You know, honestly, it doesn't matter that much to me. I mean, I sort of believe that the American people, and I understand, with full disclaimer, I'm the son of a rich guy from New York, but, I spent a lot of time in Middle America. Perfect. You're right. Man of the people. But I do spend a lot of time in Middle America. I spend a lot of time there. And honestly, people are happy. They see the results. They see wages going up. You have no idea how many Democrats come up to me and say, Don, I wish they'd let him do his job.
But Donald...
And that's the problem. The Democratic Party has left the working class that they used to represent.
That's not true.
The
By the way, he seems to be petrified of Joe Biden. Joe Biden's beating him in a lot of polls. He's scared of Joe Biden.
Joe Biden doesn't know what state he's in 50% of the time.
Joe Biden has 20 people.
So you know what? Here's the thing. It would be easier to have this conversation.
It's true.
We would be easier to have this conversation if we could do it without the jokes. Because the jokes are making it hard to hear anybody's points.
No, but
Who said a joke?
we have to be able to have that kind of discourse. I mean, look at what's going on in terms of PC culture. This is where I talk about the book. There is. No. Joy, what do you think about, like, Dave Chappelle or Burr or those guys getting canceled? I mean, you're a stand-up comic.
I know, that's
Dave Chappelle was not canceled. Dave Chappelle took
there are
himself
leftists
out.
that are out there trying to stop these guys from having free speech, from being funny. Whose side are you on that one? Because I want to know.
I'm on the side of free speech and comedy. Comedy rules. Let the comedians do their thing. You're not a comedian.
All right, I want to end on a light note.
He's kind of funny.
When are you guys tying the knot?
Oh, my God.
We
get the president reelected.
We got one goal for 2020, okay? But no, Kimberly's been an amazing, she understands this world, and unfortunately, my world has drastically changed from, what I was used to before politics and everything. And to be able to do this stuff, I like to joke on the campaign trail. My big sacrifice for America is having to travel with Kimberly.
Fake news.
I can't say that on this stage without getting destroyed, but it's been amazing to be able to do that. And she has such a good grasp of in being able to speak to people. I sort of say, when you need a sledgehammer, I'm pretty good. When you need some subtlety and nuance, that's where she really steps in and does an amazing job.
Can I have to run something real quick, Whoopi, to just say about character? Because I grew up in the Mission District where you filmed Sister Act at St. Paul's at one of my parishes there. Right. I know the president for 13. I know Don Jr. I'm proud Latina, Hispanic, Boricua, 64% Native American Indian. I know the measure of the man, and I know his character. Maybe there's some things that he's better done.
The other one?
Both of them, the entire family. I stand for them because I do believe their commitment. Women are doing better under President Trump. Hispanics, African Americans. That's not fake news. It's real. Women entrepreneurs.
Okay.
Are you going
so
to be able to work
I will just say this because it is the end of the show.
Oh. Praise the Lord.
I don't think it is, Whoopi. I don't think it is.
It's the end of this show.
Okay. Yeah, we still have time.
Thank you for coming. The new book, Triggered, is out now. We'll be back.